Do you like to spend money, or do you find yourself spending a little bit too much? My name is Nandini, and here is my conscious consumer check-in. Here is a list of 20 questions that you can ask yourself to curb your spending cravings. I know I have some of those. So let's begin. You can find this PDF in the description below. I have a Google Drive, but also join my WhatsApp group. This is a no spam WhatsApp group. It's called the Empowered Transformation Tribe. Without further ado, let's get to the questions. The reason why you need this image or this PDF is because it's not just a straight yes or no, okay? There are columns that you're gonna have to circle or tick off to know whether you should buy this item. Let's begin. Number 1, have I thought about it for at least 2 weeks? Yes or no? Number 2, am I buying it just because it's on sale or a limited time offer? No or yes? This one is an important one for clothes shopping, isn't it? Number 3, does it solve a problem that I've genuinely noticed in my life before seeing this thing I'm considering purchasing? Yes or no? This is particularly applicable to all those kitchen gadgets that we see in telemarketing. We're like, that's an interesting chopper. Maybe we never needed it. I don't need a garlic crusher. We don't need it, guys. Number 4, do I already own something similar? No or yes? If we answer yes to this question, we can try to feel grateful and abundant, and also know that we're not contributing to more waste on this planet. Number 5, is buying it worth giving up the progress I'll make towards my next financial goal? Yes or no? I really hope you have some sort of financial goal, whether it's short-term or long-term. Sometimes it feels so good to just not spend that money and instead put it into your savings. The goal that you're saving up for, just drop that money in there instead. Number 6, where will this item be in the next 5 years? Will it be used or in use, or will it be not in use? Obsolete. I know that my house has a stack of CDs. What are we gonna do with them? They're obsolete now. Number 7, how often will I use this item? As frequently as it's made to be used, for example, every day or every week, or not so frequently? Let's be really real about this. When we have multiples of something, especially clothes, jewelry, shoes, notebooks, pens, little everyday items like that, what are the chances I'll be using this item over and above the ones I already have and do use? Number 8, where will I put this if I buy it? I have a place in mind, or I'm not sure. This one's for my minimalists, as well as those who really care about making sure everything has a space. I think it's very important to be organized, so don't buy it if you don't know where you're gonna put it, or if you're not gonna use it. Number 9, especially for the high-ticket, high-priced items, how long will I have to work in order to pay for it? Not very long, or a significant amount of time. Number 10, will I be happy and productive without it? No, I won't, or yes, I will. Number 11, how much is the cost per use? It's worth my money, or nah, it's not worth my money. I think this is one of the reasons why in the beauty guru YouTube space, people talk about how many pumps of foundation or some sort of skincare product they use. Because if you can get the same effect from an item that doesn't cost very much money, why would you go for the item that costs much, much, much more? Unless, of course, it's more ethical and other things. Those questions are coming up. Number 12, does buying it support my priorities and values? Yes or no? If it doesn't, it's probably best not to buy it. Number 13, can I borrow it or rent it instead? No or yes? In our Indian culture, we tend not to borrow or rent items very much. But I think we need to start doing this more and more. Let's start with at least our neighbors and our families, as well as our friends. Number 14, is this a high quality item with a reasonable price tag? Number 15, will I forget about this item after I have it for a while? No or yes. This, once again, forces us to be very realistic about our past purchases, what our behaviors have been with those, and using that to inform the decision on this purchase. Number 16 is one of the least asked questions, but this should probably be one of the top ones, okay? What is my current mental, emotional, and physical state? Am I calm and neutral as I'm deciding to buy this item? Or am I affected by some internal or external forces, such as am I feeling bored, stressed, hungry, tired? Am I in pain? Am I distracted? Am I trying to use shopping as a way to soothe myself? Number 17, have I considered the opportunity cost of this purchase, which basically means the money that I'm going to be spending on this item, would it be better to spend that money on something else instead? Yes, and I still want to get it, or no, and the money could actually be spent on something else. Number 18 is simple. Can I afford this item without negatively impacting my budget or my financial goals? Yes or no? Number 19, will this purchase lead to additional expenses like maintenance, subscriptions, or accessories? For example, if you're buying a printer or a car, or even those like glucometers, right? Like where you check your blood sugar levels, like you're gonna have to buy those little tab things again and again and again. So perhaps, and with printers, people often talk about the ink cartridges costing so much more than the printer. So these are all things we have to think about. And when it comes to clothes as well, like will the handbag match the shoes? Let's take these things into account when we're considering buying these items. So I have factored those things in, or no, I actually haven't thought about those. This is only if it applies to this particular item. 20, this is the last question. What is the real reason I'm buying this? It is either an intentional reason or an impulsive reason. So after answering all these questions, of course, you cannot place equal weight on all these questions. Some of these questions may not even apply when you're considering buying something as small as, something that costs 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees. But nevertheless, every small amount really does count towards saving up for a larger amount, right? So after you go through this worksheet, then decide that I will buy it or that I won't. We have to remember that we are 100% responsible for our financial reality. And while some people might want to make more money in order to feel more secure financially, a lot of us can actually cut a few things off our expenditures without them negatively affecting our happiness or our lifestyle. For example, for me, it would greatly benefit me to eat less junk food. It really would. So I'm going to make sure that I spend less money on it. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Nandini. I would love for you to join my Empowered Transformation Tribe WhatsApp group. It's a zero spam group, and every Friday we talk about finance. I post some question there. I get your responses. It's like a little community, and this month we're focusing on money related things, wealth related things. So please join that, and in that group you will see the link to the Google Drive where you can access this worksheet alongside others. I have also, for your convenience, put the same link for the Google Drive in the description of this video, so you can access it there. You can download it for free. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.